Hey, what's going on, family? Hope you're having a great day thus far. They ain't over yet. Still have a good one, right? You can change it if you want to. All right. Now, hey, real quick, got my boy Ang with me, right? My boy Ang the Penguin. You feel me? But I want to talk to you guys about living like Christ. What does that look like to you, right? What does that mean to you, living like Christ? First of all, look at that melanin popping, look good. Um, from my understanding, living like Christ comes with a a space where you're unliked. A lot of people won't understand you. The ones that do, they will, but most will not understand you. When you think about Christ in the book, he only had 12 followers. Everyone despised him because he was not thinking the way the mass was thinking. It was ruffling feathers, right? It was staying apart from the church, and people didn't like that, right? So living like Christ, I mean, you will be disliked, but still being able to transcend those environments and alchemize those environments, transmuting the negative energy for people to be able to eventually understand, whether that be consciously or unconsciously, through frequency, right? Where they can be able to feel the vibration, the love frequency that one who walks or lives like Christ, they'll be able to feel that, right? And I was thinking about this when I was reading my book earlier. I'm like, you know, because I was at the library reading my book, and I'm like, there's a lot of people within this system we live in programmed to do certain things because we've been doing it for so long, years, thousands of years, and not many question it. Some do, but in regards to like the mass or the most, right? People just following along of what they were taught and not questioning what they were taught, because just because they were taught it, it is it is assumed that is right. Right? It might be right for the person that taught them, but sometimes we forget that we have our own mind and we can go outside of the teachings we were taught and find our own reasoning, find things that resonate with us, right? Find things that resonate with us more than what everyone else is doing, right? And me personally, my experience being, targeted, seeing these fly monkeys, and I'm like, wow, a lot of entities that's inside these vessels are wanting to throw me off of my peaceful journey, right? Finding peace within the chaos. A lot of them trying to, attempting to, because they want me to be humbled to follow the mass thinking that I was taught at one point, or the mass thinking that is still going on right now. But I refuse to do that, because if you look at how Christ was living in that book, he didn't have a greed aspect about him, gluttony, right? Lustful intentions, right? If we think about it, because think about it, a lot of people are they're talking about it, but they're not living by the principles of what they are practicing. Because a lot of this stuff that we have, we do not need. It just feeds the system. I don't need to be in the industry to have all this wealth and money or whatever. I mean, I don't need that. I could have it. It'd be nice, cool, but like it's not essential. It's not a necessity. Especially when you look at all these things outside of me that are that could use all these things, these funds, right? Because if you think about look at the celebrities, Hollywood. Think about they're buying all this money. God did this for me, and He might have, right? Let's keep in mind too. There's some, not everyone. There's people in the industry they worship a different God, but that's a whole other conversation. But it's the fact that if they're making all this money, why aren't they giving out most of it, right? They do the bare minimum, in my opinion, right? They help out a little bit, but it's like you can do a lot more with that because most of it is going to the greed that's within their heart, that's within their vessel. Acquiring, 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 take, 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 grab, grab, grab. You heard Tupac say it. Snatch, 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 right? Just obtaining more and more until it's just a mountain. And you give not even a valley, right? So it's just very interesting how this system operates and what does it look like to truly walk like Christ? What does the Christ life look like? What is it supposed to look like in this material world we live in, right? This is all I have right here in this vehicle. It's all I need, really. It's all I need. Shelter. Got four wheels I can go if I wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? Got water. God has provided me with water, right? Food. Grateful, thankful. It's just like I say, it's very interesting of what we deem as essential in regards to the mass. But y'all let me know though. Let me and Ang know. What does walking or living like Christ look like or mean to you?